Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is March 20th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today I want to do a brief reseller news. I got some windows open, maybe got 3 windows open up. Plus I have some other intro windows. I'd like to introduce myself to the new subscribers with my services, my Twitter and my eBay and so on. So hopefully we could wrap this up really quick. I want to try to do this as quick as possible, folks, because like I said, I know you're busy and I don't want to take too much of your time out of your busy day. For those who are new, when I do open up the windows, I usually say it as in the brief intro. I do not read everything verbatim. I will expand a little on each topic, tell you the URL where I get the information from, and the rest is up to you if you want to pick up where I left off. So without further ado, let's just jump right to it. Okay, well first I want to start away saying thank you again to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. If you do want to follow me on my other networks or the other social media sites, I just want to go over it really quick with you guys. As you all know, this is my YouTube channel, Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. And I hope you like the videos I put out here and you get a takeaway from it. And if you do, I hope you will I hope you'll subscribe, like, comment, and share. And most important, hit that bell notification icon if you want to be updated as to when I post new videos out. So this is my YouTube channel. And I also have, if you want to follow me on Twitter and you want to message me or whatever, so far my Twitter channel is growing. I've got like 1,436 followers, and it's not doing too bad. If you look over here really quick, my tweet activity here, I got 1,637 impressions, which is not bad over the last week. So yeah, there is some traction going on here, and I think people are taking notice. So if you would like to sign up or follow me, I should say, on Twitter, that'd be great. And last but not least, well, one of them as far as social media, then I also have Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini on my Facebook. So if you need to contact me personally, whatever, I answer all my messages on here. You're more than welcome to. I would encourage a lot of people, if you do have any questions outside of leaving comments on eBay, on YouTube or Twitter, you could also leave your questions and comments on my Facebook page. Also, for those who are new, if you're not familiar with my eBay listings, my store, it's shop RJ Pasini for great deals. Right now I've been dropping the prices on a lot of merchandise, folks. So if you do see certain things that that may be of interest to you, please don't hesitate to make an offer. I've been accepting a lot of best offers as long as they're reasonable. I've been trying to help out. I'm trying to work with my buyers. For the most part, I always do, within reason, of course. If I'm selling something for $5 and you tell me, well, sell it to me for $1 and offer free shipping, that's what happened, believe it or not. Someone offered me a ridiculous price on one of the items I was selling, and they had the audacity to ask for free shipping on top of the low ball offer, which I kind of found kind of amusing. And I messaged back the person. I said, there's no way I'm going to offer free shipping on even such a low ball offer. It's like, I can't do that, folks. I mean, I love to help out in any way I can. But I think the prices I have over here, as you can see, are pretty cheap in some cases. And I am negotiable. So I do encourage people to please, if you do see anything you like here, please don't hesitate to check it out and make an offer. And if it is a good offer, I will accept it. Okay, and I just wanted to show this really quick to you guys. This is what I got. It's only 3 pages. Thank God I don't have thousands of pages. Well, first off, I wouldn't show you 1,000 pages anyway. I only have 3. I think I have a total of 111 items listed right now on eBay. So it's getting there. I mean, I can't go out and source every day like I should. But for the most part, I do use my time to also, process my YouTube channel. I think that's another very important thing to do as well, in lieu of, selling on eBay. So, yeah, check it out if you get a chance. And if you want to save a little money, if you're a person that's got a love-hate relationship with eBay, that you more or less hate them more than love them, you could always go to my Bonanza store. And Bonanza is the same thing. you will see that same icon up here, graphic, shop RJ Pasini for great deals. And here, the merchandise is a little cheaper. I'm not sure if I got it at 4 or 5%, but the same thing here, folks, applies. Some of the, a lot of merchandise, is all of it, pretty much all of it. I have a total of 111 products. They're all sold with best offers. And if you make a reasonable offer, I'll be more than happy. So if you don't want to deal with eBay and you want to just deal strictly with, with Bonanza, maybe you're a Bonanza seller, then you check it out. Okay, like I said, some of the stuff is a little cheaper, not a lot cheaper, a little cheaper. So you might get a little savings here and there, depending on how much you spend on what items. Okay, I also, just to let you know, on both platforms, eBay and Bonanza, I do what do you call it? The combined shipments. So if you see other items here and you're interested in them, please don't hesitate to make an offer, and I will work with you on that as well. Okay, now with that set aside, let's jump right into the news. This one over here is from ecommercebytes.com, and the URL is www.ecommercebytes.com. It goes on to say here, the title, this was posted yesterday, March 19, 2019. eBay Good to Cancel, well, that's what it is, Good to Cancel, presents wrinkle for sellers collecting sales tax. It says sellers face unique challenges around sales tax obligations when selling on eBay, and new Good to Cancel mandate could add to the difficulties, and even in states that get more aggressive about forcing online sellers to collect, report, and remit sales tax for purchase made to their residents. Then it goes on to say a reader who sells on eBay explained in his less than ideal experience trying to comply with the state laws after moving from one state, Illinois, to another, Georgia. I just moved outside of Atlanta, Georgia, from Chicago area. I made sure to delete the sales tax from Illinois. Adding Georgia, GA, I sold an item over the weekend to a customer in Illinois, has charged, and he has charged sales tax. But even though I had changed my settings, when he contacted the eBay customer support, the company representative told him eBay would not collect the taxes correctly until his license renewed. eBay will continue to collect sales tax for me in Illinois and not in Georgia until the listing gets cycled through and relisted in my Good to Cancel listings, the seller told us. Now, I'm not going to read more into this here, folks. Like I said again, I've done a video on it the other day. I am not too crazy about the Good to Cancel. And as I said once before, this recent video I did, you cannot make changes to your active listings, or at least that's the way I understand it, if you want to change the category. So let's say you got, like me, I have a starter store, I have 100 listings, and I want to get rid of some stale, inactive, or what I believe to be inactive merchandise, and I want to update it with something else. Now with the Good to Cancel, it won't let me update the category. So that becomes a problem. So it's either, don't list it, or spend, like for me with the store, fend for the 30 cents and just be done with it. And that's what I had to do, okay, in some cases. So eBay's got you coming and going. And remember one thing, not to, badmouth it, because people do make some kind of income off it. It's not bad, to work with it. You do the best you can with what you got. And who knows? You got to see how this is going to work out. Like I said again, I am not really I'm not crazy about the Good to Cancel, but it is what it is, folks. So if you have any experiences with it, or you're not too happy with it, please drop it in the comment below. I'd like to hear what you have to say. But anyway, you know the URL, and let's go right to the next one over here. Sorry for the pause of my computer, folks. It's kind of slow. This one here is from it's called tomsguide.com. It's www.tomsguide.com. And the story goes on to say, excuse me, you can get 15% off electronics on eBay UK today, but you have to be quick. This came out March 20th, today, 2019. It goes on to say here, good news, you can get 15% off electronics on eBay if you are a UK customer today, but you only have 10 hours to get discount, as it is end 8 p.m. GMT. It goes on to say here, and it's going to read this little caption here. The categories included are sound, vision, computers, mobile devices, video gaming, photography, with a huge amount of choice. Maybe you're looking for a new smart speaker, like the wonderful Sonos One, or perhaps a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One for some top-end console gaming. Or how about an iPhone X? These are just some of the obvious choices, and there are plenty more highly desirable products to find when you're searching yourself on eBay's electronic page. So if you guys want to save a little money here, 15% off, you might want to check into this here. I gave it a URL. I'll just repeat it one more time. It's www.tomsguide.com. Okay, so you can check that out, and let's move to the last one. Okay, the next story here, folks, is from richmondregister.com, and it goes on to say, waitress receives a penny tip, sells it for $16 on eBay. This story was published March 19, 2019. Corbin, she admits she has been a server, earning a living mostly on tips, off and on for over 15 years. It fits her schedule, the hours are flexible, and she enjoys working with people. It worked for Valerie Henton. Henton was moved to Corbin in 2008 to run a family member's coffee shop. Recently had a day of serving at a local pizza joint that she's likely to never forget. She said during a transition from morning to the evening shift, a hectic time at most restaurants, it is often unclear who has what table during this period of time, and was the case for Hilton. Hilton ended up with the table during the transition time. She said she wasn't the server that greeted them or got them the drinks, but was the server who handled the rest of their visit. According to Hilton, she took good care of them, checking on them several times, and refused needing anything each time she checked in on them. Let me just move my mouse cursor up here. Alrighty. Excuse me, folks. It says, she does admit that when it was time to bring the check, it took her longer than she wanted it to. When she brought the check to the table and started to apologize, one of the customers was tapping her finger on the table and staring at her. Hilton apologized. The couple sat at the table a while longer. Once they had left, Hilton found a penny tip on the table that was left for her. Last of the big time spenders, right? No, I can't. I took care of them exactly the same way I take care of the table table behind them, and the table behind them left me $8, Hilton said. Following up with management, Hilton asked if there was a complaint. Our waitress wasn't very waitressy, Hilton said. That was the complaint. Oh, okay. Alrighty. It said bothered mostly by the fact that she didn't know what the comment meant. Hilton couldn't get it off her mind, and at home that night, Hilton listed the penny that was left on to her by the couple on eBay. She listed the penny as an A 1970 passive-aggressive tip to waitress, and in the description, she informed the people that the penny was left because she wasn't very waitressy. To her surprise, the coin was a 1970 floating roof error coin penny, and on Sunday it sold for $16. And then she goes on to say, don't let negative things that happen to get you, let me repeat again. Don't let negative things that happen get to you, said Hilton. It goes on to say here, it was just one event in the whole scheme of things. If I would have let that get me mad, I would have looked at the bright side. I would have looked at it at the bright side and discovered this. So, you know what? It just goes on here just to read the bottom. It says Hilton just laughs at it now, and she says, glad to know about the rare error coins on eBay. Right. So, it just goes to show you, folks, sometimes as something bad, something good comes out of it. Let me just take this off and let me just bump out of here. Well, I have to honestly say, the waitress had the right attitude. I mean, she could have been a little snarly and said, snap back and said, look, I'm doing the best I can. What do you expect from me? Or, I only have two hands. What do you want from me? But, she did the right thing. Some people, they get a little antsy, when it comes to restaurants and stuff like that. I remember, just to recall almost something similar to this here, that I was with a local restaurant in my area here. and I was with my family members, and it was an Italian restaurant, and we went there to have some nice Italian dish, and there was only two waitresses in the whole place, and it was a decent sized restaurant. It wasn't like big, but I would say it probably had maybe, I don't know, maybe 20 tables. It wasn't super big. It wasn't a super big restaurant, but they only had two waitresses there. So I was there with my daughters and stuff, and my family members, and there was one particular waitress there. She seemed like a little off key that day, and maybe she was too busy, maybe it was getting close to dinner time and it was really getting hectic. Why they only had two waitresses on there, I don't know. But all I know is we were watching her as she was serving the other people, and I'm chuckling because it's the way she went about handling things. And, she comes by and she takes our order. Okay, what would you like? I like to have eggplant parmesan. This one here, like eggplant rollatini, whatever, and so on and so forth. She's right there. Okay, that's good. All right. Anything else with that? This, that, and the other thing. So then somebody else goes, miss. She goes over there and she goes walking to the people and she's like barking. It's like, yes, what do you want? And then somebody else was calling her. And the same thing. I'll be right with you, okay? All right. And what do you want? And she was going back and forth like that. I was like, holy smokes. And I remember my daughter saying, hey, Dad, why don't you go ask her for some extra, grated cheese? I said, I'm not asking her the way she is. I said, she might snap at me. I said, I don't want to go ask. I don't want to get her upset, She might, you never want. That's one thing you never want to do when you're in a restaurant. You don't want to piss off two people, the waitress and the cook. You know what I mean? They're prepping your food. But the way she went about it, I mean, it was funny at the time. You had to be there actually to see, but it was comical to some point. But at the same time, they really should have had more waitresses there. I mean, honestly, with all kids aside, with all kidding aside, I can't blame the woman for being upset, But it was just comical the way she said it. It was something like you would see like in a Seinfeld movie or something, like one of those type of skits like that. The way she was going around. What do you want? Okay. All right. I'll be right with you there. Okay. What are you getting? Whatever. And it was just funny. But anyway, yeah. But she handled it the right way though. She, didn't, voice her, her anger at the person, stuff like that. Some people may, they may lose it. Like, hey, you might get a person that, let's say, they're lucky. The customers are lucky that the waitress didn't have a bad night, bad day, whatever. Something happened bad in a relationship, or whatever, where she could have been snippy at them, But it had a happy ending, Hey, look what she got out of it. A penny turned to $16, right? So out of bad comes good for her. So she even got double what she got. She said she served the people behind them. She got $8. With this right here, she got $16. So, you leave a penny like that thinking, hey, look what you got. This is what I think of you. So that's your tip. The tip turned out to be good for her. But anyway, guys, I don't want to keep rambling on because then this video is going to get a lot longer. I just want to say in closing again to the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I do hope you like the content I put out and you keep coming back for more. And if you do, like I said earlier, I'm sorry to repeat myself, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit that bell notification icon if you want to be updated to when I post new videos. Until next time, this is Rich Pasini signing off. Bye-bye now.